Good evening, everyone. From the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University, it is women's college basketball. Welcome to the Otis Epps era at Oakland City University on the home opener tonight. And the Oakland City University Mighty Oaks have the daunting task of battling with national NAIA fifth-ranked Marian University. I'm Walt Ferber, producer, director David Hose. Thank you for being with us tonight. We're looking certainly forward to a great season of basketball. Before tonight's contest, I sat down with the new coach at Oakland City University, Otis Epps, and here is that conversation.
And I heard that you were one of the people that Oakland City University.
I appreciate you saying that. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, I know a lot about you, and you and I have just missed crossing at the University of Evansville. And one of my best friends was one of your former players at U of E, Christian Hart, the former Christian Hart, Christian Choate, and she speaks the world of you. And I will tell you this, and I said this before we went on the air, the cupboard was bare. You came in here with nothing, and you have hit the ground running, and you've done a heck of a job recruiting to this point in time.
Thank you. You know, it was a challenge getting hired during the time of the year when I was hired to put a roster together. We had one kid on the roster returning from the previous year, and so we were able to bring in 9 kids, and we have a young lady that's going to be joining us from the volleyball team to give us 10 total on the roster. And, you know, right now we're just working hard to recruit. We really want to bring in some of the regional and local talent that we have here in southern Indiana. We think that we have a lot of kids in the area that can really help us build this program back to where we're contending for championships.
You know, you're not playing a cupcake schedule to start the year off this year. We've been on the road for the first 4 games, and we are still looking for that first W, but I tell you what, we've been battling.
Yeah, we definitely have. We've been making progress every game. That's one of the things that I've really been proud about. You know, when we work on things in film or in practice, they've been able to carry it over into a game situation. So we have played a tough schedule. The remainder of our non-conference schedule is very challenging, but that's kind of what we want. You know, we want our kids to play at a high level and see what that looks like. So in the future, when we get to the national tournament, it's nothing's a shock to us.
I like the way you think. It's not if, but when, and I happen to agree with you there. The not cupcake schedule continues tonight. Marian has an outstanding program. They're good year in and year out.
Yeah, they do. They're number 5 in the country currently. They'll probably be moving up when the rankings come out next week. But what a great opportunity it is for our program and our girls to go out and play against a high-caliber team like Marian.
What's keys in the game for us tonight?
Keys to the game are going to be rebounding, limiting transition points, and then ball security. If we can do those 3 things, I think we'll give ourselves a great opportunity down the stretch.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to having many of these conversations with you in the future. I have been a big fan of yours for a long time, and I got to ask you. I mean, you, and I love Oakland City University. This has been a nice retirement stop for me, but you have been to some pretty big-time places, and you've coached some pretty big-time places. What made you decide to come here?
Well, this is a tremendous university. A lot of great people have been through these doors, and there's a lot of great people that work here now, and family-oriented university. And one of the things that I love is that there's servanthood mentality at the university. Everyone that works here is serving one another. They want to help each other be successful, and I always wanted to be at a place like that. That's kind of one of the cornerstones of our program is servanthood, and so here at Oakland City we have that in abundance, from academics to athletics, and all the people who work here. They bring that energy and that servanthood mentality every day. So that was one of the reasons I chose to be here, and then just the athletic success that the program has had in the past. And so
forward to doing this for many years, and I'm looking forward to broadcasting some of those national tournament games that we're in. So that's all coming up, and certainly best of luck in the home opener tonight.
Thank you. Go Mighty Oaks.
OTSF's head coach of Oakland City now, Jeff Brawley, with the invocation. And that is our national anthem, and we're just a few minutes away from getting started in tonight's contest, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg. Pizza by the pound and so much more. As we're ready, the starting lineups, first of all, for Marian University. Starting tonight will be Abby McNally, number 11. A 6'1 senior averaging 13.3 points per game. Number 15, Madison Bailey. Bailey, a 5'8 sophomore at 10.7 points per game. Number 23, Taylor Double. Double, a 5'11 junior at 6.7 points. Number 34, Kenna Kirby. She is a 5'8 senior at 11.7. And number 12, Kylie McNally. She is a 6' senior and averaging 11.3 points per ball game. And now your Oakland City University Mighty Oaks. Starting will be Allison Rideout, a 5'10 freshman, averaging 12.5 points per game from Henderson, Kentucky. Also starting will be number 30, Daniela Trias, a 5'8 freshman, averaging 7 points per ball game. Trias is a 5'8 freshman out of Barcelona, Spain. Also starting will be number 5, Elise Williams, a 5'6 junior at 11.3 points per ball game. She's a 5'6 junior out of Memphis, Tennessee, and the only returning player this year, Amari Gober. Gober is a 5'5 sophomore at 1.5 points per ball game. She is from Louisville, Kentucky. Oakland City University, coached by O.T. Skeps. Assistant coach Gabriel Joyner. Yes, she was a great player for the Oaks the last several years, while Santana Anderson is the coach for Marian. Marian has the basketball, and we are underway. Glad you're along with us. with the first possession. It is going to be shot up and no good, but the rebound up and no good, and there's going to be a foul as Abby McNally will be going to the free throw line. Fouls are going to be an issue tonight because of injuries. A very short bench for Oakland City University. It is a 1-0 ball game as McNally has not missed a free throw this year, a 100% free throw shooter, and she drains them both. And Marian up 2-0. 9:40 to go in the first quarter. It's a full court pressure, and that's going to be taken away by McNally. Good takeaway. Ball is reversed, goes into the low post. Kicked back outside, and that's an open three. That's an air ball by McNally. Oakland City gets the rebound. A good job rebounding by Trias. And the foul is going to be called on Madison Bailey. That'll be Bailey's first personal foul. Bailey has a fairly famous father, Damon Bailey, and played for Damon at Bedford North Lawrence High School. 2-0 to score. Oaks are going to have to learn how to beat the press. They're going to be pressed a lot this season. And the backcourt, it's Trias. She holds on to it, gets, and the Oaks are going to turn the basketball over. And at 2-0. Putting the ball into play in front of us will be McNally. That's going to go out of bounds and off the fingertips of McNally. That's Abby McNally. You got Abby and Kylie McNally both in the lineup. Full court pressure again. This time the Oaks beat it. Amari Gober in the backcourt for the Mighty Oaks. Ball is reversed. Driving to the bucket is Miller. Miller kicks it back outside. Strong drive to the basket. That is off. No good by Trias. Coming down with a rebound is Bailey. And the give and go, and putting the biscuit in the basket is Abby McNally, who's got 4 points, and it's 4-0 Marian. Oaks beat the press this time, comes to Miller across the timeline, fires the tray. It's in and out, no good. Gober in underneath, fighting hard for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Substitution in the contest will be Taylor Double for Marian. Oaks put the ball into play underneath their own bucket. And that is going to be taken away by Kirby. Here comes Marian in the low block. That goes out of bounds as Abby McNally didn't get that one up. It was knocked away by an Oakland City University defender. So it will be the Knights putting the basketball into play. Kylie McNally, cross courts, goes back to Kylie McNally. Little scoop shot in the low block is good by Kylie McNally. Averages 11.3 points per ball game. Senior out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and it's 6-0. Marian with the early advantage. A nice cut to the basket. And Amari Gober is on the board, making it 6-2. The sophomore out of Louisville, Kentucky. And the low block, that is McNally, Abby McNally. She'll put it up, and there will be a foul called on the play. That will be on Rideout. That's her first, team second. Marian at the free throw line. shooter's role for Abby McNally. Has not missed a free throw and has not missed a free throw tonight. Well, I think we hexed her there. 3 of 4 at the line for Abby McNally. Working the ball across the timeline is Miller. Miller gets the basketball to Rideout. She's going to be a good one for the Oaks out of Henderson. Works on the baseline. Off balance shot. Blake banking hours are open for Trias. And it's 7-4. It's down to a 1 possession ball game. And that's going to be an offensive foul. An offensive foul on Marian. Double coming out of the game, coming into the game is 24. Olivia Faust, a 6'1" redshirt junior. A tray would tie it up as Amari Gober works the ball across the timeline. Gober works the basketball to Rideout. Now on the near side, Elise Williams, who's played well out of the gate for the Oaks. That is Rideout. Rideout. Basketball is deflected and taken away by the Knights' Bailey. And she puts it up and in. It's 9-4 now, Marian. Gober sets things up for the Oaks. As that goes to Elise Williams. Works the ball in the low block. And a good job in the low blocks and a score for Oakland City's Rideout. Hustle play, Gober gets to it. And I like the hustle. By the Oaks. Timeout called on the floor. 5:34 to go in the first quarter. 5th-ranked Marian up over Oakland City University, 9-6. Contest brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on the NCCAA.org. We're back at the Johnson Center. For Marian, you've got Abby McNally with 5 points and 2 points for Kylie McNally and Madison Bailey. 9-6 is the score out of the timeout. Madison Bailey out of Bedford North Lawrence putting it into play for Marian. Gets it back. Basketball is deflected and taken away by Rideout of the Oaks. Gober works the ball down, works on the left wing, gets it back to Rideout. Rideout on the right wing. Comes back to Nora Miller. Miller back to Gober. Gober driving in the lane, triple teamed. Basketball is deflected, knocked away, and Kirby has it for Marian. back on the near side to Kenna Kirby, who had the takeaway. Three-pointer on the wing is good by Faust. Her first points of the night, and Marian has doubled up the Oaks 12-6. Basketball is across and knocked out last touch by Madison Bailey. Eva Fisher will check in for Marian now. 5'7" junior, averaging 6.2 points per ball game. She's a junior out of Goshen, Indiana. Oaks put it into play. Having trouble getting it in. It's knocked away and it's taken away by Abby McNally. 4:37 of the first quarter from the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University. The cutter in the lane and putting the biscuit in the basket. And it's going to be a timeout called by Oakland City University. Is it 30? Let's go ahead and take a break. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on dnccaa.org. Back at the Johnson Center, Trias puts the ball into play for the Oaks. Getting ready to check into the ball game is Bella Thomas. Bella's a 5'6" freshman out of Evansville, Indiana. And she will check in for Amari Gober, the sophomore. Putting it inside court. Ball comes into Miller. And that's Trias bringing the ball across the timeline. Goes back to Miller. Miller works it out high to Elise Williams. Back on the far side to Trias. Right out. Drives. Left-handed layup is blocked. Knocked out of bounds. No foul called. And they're going to say it was... I thought it was Oakland City ball. It is OCU basketball as Elise Williams puts it into play. Ball comes into Williams. The ball back, a nice drive in the lane and all the way in and out by Miller. Offensive rebound, the hustle. Rebound almost, but Eva Fisher takes it away. Right-handed layup by Fisher is good. She's got 4 points and it's 16-6. Marian with the advantage. Kirby's going to handle the ball across the timeline for Oakland City. Getting ready to check in is 32 Bruna Crespo for OCU. That is Bailey with the ball for Marian. Step up. And McNally, that is Riley McNally. And it is 18-6 Marian. Marian ranked 5th in the country. Across the timeline, Allison Rideout. Rideout on the far side to Williams. Williams flips it back to Rideout. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Working off the screen, it's Rideout. Gets the ball on and almost taken away, and Oaks goes back and gets it. The Oaks try to. A good piece of hustle by Miller. And Crespo in and Gober coming back in for Oakland City. Miller is out and Elise Williams out for the Oaks. In for Marian University is 33 Emily Grimm, a sophomore out of Centerville, Ohio. Fisher hits it to the cutter in the lane double. That's a three-point shot that's nothing but nylon for Madison Bailey. Madison Bailey, the sophomore from Bedford. A great player for the Stars there, and that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Oaks, touched by Daniela Trias. 21-6 the score. We're down to 2:17 to go here in the first quarter. Madison Bailey works it on the near side, comes back out to McNally. That is Kylie McNally. Back on the near side to double. Good ball reversal to Kylie McNally. That shot is going to be no good. Foul is going to be called on the Oaks. Foul is Daniela Trias picking up her first personal foul, team's third. At the free throw line will be Grimm, a 6'2 sophomore out of Centerville, Ohio. Misfires on that. Sophomore averaging 6.5 points per ball game and a 50% free throw shooter. And she hits that one, 1 of 2 at the line. It's 22-6. Marian with the advantage. Gober works it to right out on the far side. Right out drives, off the glass and in. Allison Rideout, the freshman from Henderson, Kentucky, averaging 12.5 points per contest. That is Taylor double. The ball to Fisher. Goes on the baseline now. Cross courts it to Bailey. Bailey drives in the lane, puts it up, no good. Oaks come down with a rebound as that was Trias with the board. Across the line it is Trias across the timeline. Drives, left-handed layup, no good. Knocked out of bounds, last touched by Eva Fisher of Marian. Crespo puts it into play. In three-point shot. That rims in and out. That's no good by Rideout. Here comes Marian in a hurry. That's Fisher. And a foul is going to be called on Oakland City. That is Bella Thomas picking up the personal foul for Oakland City. That is her first personal foul. That's the team's fourth. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Miller will check back in for Oakland City University. Setting down will be Crespo. Finally getting the ball into Shaloga. That's Grimm. Bailey, who's played well in the first quarter, does not surprise me. Long three-point shot is no good by Fisher. Oakland City has it behind the back pass by Miller, behind the back dribble by Miller. In the lane, Miller gets in, puts it up a little too hard, no good. Nothing but blue shirts there, and Madison Bailey will bring it down. Good pass in the low post to Grimm, no, by Grimm. It's no good. Oaks come up with the rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Fisher, as that is Fisher picking up her first personal foul for the Knights. Good rebound by Rideout. Oaks setting it up. Great pass on the baseline, and the open tray is no good by Bella Thomas, and that is the end of the first quarter. With the score, Marian ranked 5th in the country in NAIA 22, Oakland City 8. Gaslight Pizza and Grill, our sponsor. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on the NCCAA.org. Back at the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University, 22-8. Marian is certainly as good as advertised. We thought they would be pretty good, and they are definitely good here tonight. As looking at the scoring, Abby McNally with 5. You got Madison Bailey with 5. Olivia Faust 3. Eva Fisher with 4. Kylie McNally with 4. And Grimm with 1 point. For Oakland City, Amari Gober with 2. Allison Rideout with 2. And Daniela Trias with 2. 22-9 is the score. 22-8 rather. Oakland City has the ball. That's Miller. Right out on the left wing, drives in the lane, puts it off balance, no good. It goes out of bounds, and that will be Oakland City basketball with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Crespo puts it into play. Nice pass, and going to have some free throw shot by Bella Thomas. Foul is going to be called on Kylie McNally. That is her second personal foul. That's the team's first. And nothing but nylon for Bella Thomas. She is shooting 55.6% at the free throw line. That one is short. Thomas out of Harrison High School in Evansville. Marian Largen in charge so far in this one. Comes back on the near side as Kirby misfires on the shot. That is Bruna Crespo coming up with the ball. 15-footer is going to be no good by Rideout. That's not a bad shot for her. The trailer in the lane puts the biscuit in the basket. That's Kylie McNally with 6 points on the night. That's getting ready to check back into the ball game is Trias and Amari Gober for Oakland City. 8:47 here in the first half. Basketball is knocked away by Faust. Right-handed layup is good. 5 points for Olivia Faust, and it's 26-9. Gober sets up the offense. Drives, kicks it out, and she's going to be called with a walking violation. Working the ball down across the 10-second line is Bailey. Comes back outside to Kirby. Goes in the low block, and that is no good by McNally. Crespo comes down with a rebound for Oakland City University. A whistle. As with Crespo hitting the floor. Foul is going to be called. Abby McNally, that's Abby's first personal foul, team second in the second quarter. Driving in the lane, contact, and is going to be a walk, is walking with that ball was Trias. And it goes back to Marian. It's a ball in the low post, and it's about as slick as you can get there. Abby McNally's got 7 points on the evening, and it is 28-9. Driving, good ball movement. Crispo from downtown, rims off the front of the rim. No good. That's going to go out of bounds the other way, and a foul is going to be called on the Oaks. That's going to be on Crespo. That is her first personal foul. Underneath and perfect positioning by Abby McNally. That bucket puts her up to 9 points. And it's 30-9. Turnaround, that shot is up and no good by Nora Miller. Marian comes down with the basketball. Goes back of the baseline tray, rims out, no good by Faust. Oaks have the ball. Getting ready to check back in is Allison Rideout for Oakland City. Marian going to make 3 substitutions also. Gober kicks the ball outside. That's an open 3 on the baseline. And a bomb there by Trias, who has 5 points, and it's 30-12. Battling underneath the bucket again is McNally. Thomas and Rideout getting ready to check in for the Oaks. Fisher, Wheeler checking in. Marian with the ball now. That's Taylor Double, comes on the near side. It goes to Frank now in the contest. Frank on the baseline fires up the tray. That rims off no good, but an offensive board by the Knights, as that was Taylor Double that pulled off the rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Oakland City as Bella Thomas will pick up her second personal foul. Marian, that's Fisher. And the shot from downtown is good. You can add another one to the list for, that is Zoe Wheeler made the 3-point shot. Going for the ball, a hustle. Fighting for it, it's going to be a rugby scrum. As Allison Rideout turns that one over. Wheeler had that last 3. Eva Fisher had the assist. Taylor Double puts it into play. Gober's going to come back in for the Oaks. Taylor Double on the near side goes to Wheeler. Wheeler back, 3-pointer from the wing, and that rims off no good by Double. It's tapped up and in. 35-12 now is the score, as Abby McNally ends up putting that biscuit in the basket. 11 points for her. A takeaway, and Eva Fisher will put that up and in for points 5 and 6. So 4 minutes and 54 seconds in the first half. 37-12 Marian. We'll take a break. This program brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill. You're watching dedicated Oakland City University channel on the NCCAA. Back at the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University. 37-12, fifth-ranked Marian Largen in charge. They've outscored Oakland City 22-8 in the first quarter and so far 15-4 in the second quarter. Marian 15 of 27, 55.6. While Oakland City 5 of 16, 31.3. Marian 3 of 9, three-point shooting, 33.3. Oakland City 1 of 5 for 20%. Free throw shooting, Oakland City 1 of 2, 50%. Marian 4 of 6, 66.7%. The Oaks have the ball. Elise Williams works the ball to Trias. Bella Thomas drives in the lane, has her shot blocked, and Thomas is going to be fouled. Foul is on Abby McNally. That's her second foul. She's going to come out of the ball game, and coming in will be 33. Emily Grimm, a 6'2 sophomore out of Centerville, Ohio. Thomas at the free throw line, and she nails the free throw. One more for Thomas. And she hits them both. So good sequence there as Thomas makes it a 37-14 game. 3 points for her. Foul on Oakland City. Allison Rideout. That's not good for the Oak. So she's going to pick up her. That is her first. I had her for 2, but that is her first personal foul. And it's going to be Frank. Aubrey Frank putting it in for Marian underneath their own bucket. Get out, thinking about shooting his double. That's good ball movement. Frank with the tray, moves out, no good. Oakland City comes down with a rebound. Williams gets the ball across the timeline. They'll set up the offense. Pulls it back out. Frank is guarding her. Gets it to Trias. 7 on the shot clock. Off balance shot is going to be no good by Trias. Coming down with a rebound, Fisher. Fisher kicks it out at an open 3-point shot and misses everything. By Taylor Double, it goes out of bounds. And that will be Oakland City University basketball. Crespo coming back into the ball game for Oakland City University. Elise Williams sets down as Crespo will work the ball across the timeline. Amari Gober has it now. Works to Thomas, trying to get it in the low block to Rideout. It's off Rideout's fingertips, out of bounds. So Frank will bring the ball up. Frank is a freshman out of Washington, Indiana. Low block is Frank. And that is up and good. 39-14 the score. Foul is on Bruna Crespo. No good on the free throw as Aubrey Frank gets that field goal. Her first points of the evening. 39-14 the score. Frank drives, left-handed layup is no good. Nothing but blue shirts. Frank has it. 3-point shot rims in and out. No good by Zoe Wheeler. And Oakland City comes up with a rebound. Rideout works the ball across the timeline for the Oaks. Goes on the right wing to Crespo. On the baseline, deflected, knocked out of bounds, last touched by Taylor Double of Marian. And the Oaks, with 12 seconds on the shot clock, will put it into play. Nora Miller is going to come back into the contest for the Mighty Oaks next dead ball situation. Long three-point shot is up and no good by Rideout. Here comes Marian, and they're kicking that baby into gear. And the ball is Fisher. The drive, the shot is no good by Taylor Double. Oaks have it now. Crespo across the timeline for the Oaks. Goes to Trias. Whistle and a foul is going to be called. It looks like a foul on Marian. That is going to be on 30. That's going to be on Fisher. Pardon me, no. That's going to be on Kirby, her first. Right out on the baseline. Will shoot the three. Swish from the young lady from Henderson, Kentucky. She's got 5 points, and it's 39-17. Aubrey Frank, step back, 17-footer is no good. The rebound comes down to Miller. Miller, little stutter step, drives, puts the biscuit in the basket. Good sequence by the Oaks, and it's 39-19. Good back-to-back these Oaks are battling. That is off the rim, no good by Fisher. Crespo's in a hurry for Oakland City. Tripped, should be a foul. A little bit of momentum for Oakland City right now. Crespo going to the free throw line. Crespo, the freshman out of Barcelona, Spain, misfires on that. And that is her first missed free throw of the year. Shooting 100% coming in. The freshman has one more. Misfires on them both. Marian has the basketball off the Fisher rebound. Aubrey Frank comes back on the near side to Shaluga. Driving in the lane is Fisher. Fisher to Grimm, off no good. An offensive board knocked around. And picking up the errant ball was Grimm, and Grimm gets her first bucket. She's got 3, and it's 41-19. Marian with the advantage. Bella Thomas will check back in for the Oaks. Nice no-look pass on the background, and on the, looks like the Oaks are going to turn the ball over as Thomas will come back into the game for Crespo for Oakland City. Aubrey Frank will set it up. We're under a minute. 30 seconds right now to go in the first half. Aubrey Frank isolates against Bella Thomas, drives off the glass. That's no good. Rideout has the rebound. As we have 17 seconds, we'll see if the Oaks go for the final shot of the half. Rideout. The shake and the bake. And a foul is going to be called on Shaluga. Shaluga, the freshman, will pick up her first personal foul. Going to the free throw line is Allison Rideout, 5 points on the evening. Rideout, an 85.7% free throw shooter, and hits that. So 6 points for Rideout, 41-20 is the score. As Rideout tries to put point 21 on the board right now, and she hits them both. I tell you what, you look for that young lady. She's going to be a good one at Oakland City. On the near side, Fisher fires it up and cans it. That is 9 points for Eva Fisher, and that is the end of the first half. With the score, Oakland City University down to 5th-ranked Marian. It's Marian 43 and Oakland City University 21. Let us look at the halftime statistics in the contest. Marian is 18 of 40 for 45%. And Oakland City is 7 of 20 for 35%. As far as three-point shots, Marian 3 of 13, 23.1. Oakland City 2 of 7 for 28.6%. Free throws, Marian 4 of 7 for 57.1%. Oakland City 5 of 8 for 62.5%. Oakland City has turned the ball over 17 times. Marian has turned it over 3. Marian has 27 points off turnovers. OCU has none. That's a very telling stat. Rebounding close, Marian with 19, Oakland City with 18. Offensive boards, Marian with 9, Oakland City with 4. Defensive rebounds, Oakland City up 14-10. Assists 9-2 Marian. Blocks 2-1 Marian. Steals 11-1 Marian. Fouls each team with 9. Marian has 21 bench points. Oakland City has 3. 11 second chance points for Marian, 1 for Oakland City. Points of the paint 28-10 Marian. Fast break points 6-2 Marian. For Marian, Abby McNally leads the way with 11 points. Eva Fisher has 8. Madison Bailey with 7. Olivia Faust with 5. Kylie McNally with 4. 3 points for Zoe Wheeler. 3 points for Emily Grimm. 2 for Aubrey Fank. Violet Shaluga and Taylor Double have played and have not scored. For Oakland City University, Allison Rideout has 9 on 3 of 8 in the field. 1 of 3 3-point shooting. 2 of 2 at the line. She's got 9 points and 4 rebounds. Daniela Trias with 5, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 3-point shooting. She's got 3 boards, once again 5 points. For Bella Thomas, 0 for 1 from the field, a 3-point shot, but 3 of 4 at the charity line for 3 points. Amari Gober, 1 of 1 from the field, 2 points. Nora Miller, 1 for 4 from the field for 2 points. Elise Williams and Bruna Crespo have played and not scored. Fouls, Abby McNally with 2. Kylie McNally with 2 for Marian, 1 each for Eva Fisher and Madison Bailey. For Oakland City, 2 for Daniela Trias. For Bella Thomas, for Elise Williams and Bruna Crespa, and 1 for Allison Rideout. It is halftime tonight here at the Johnson Center in Oakland City, 43-21. Our sponsor, Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg, home of Mighty Oaks Monday, and the best pizza anywhere, pizza by the pound, and so much more at the Gaslight in Huntingburg. Walt Ferber, producer-director David Hose with you. Thanks for joining us here tonight. We're going to take a little break at halftime and be back. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on the NCCAA.org. Back at the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University. The second half underway. Fifth-ranked nationally, Marian up 43-21. Marian has the basketball. And they have played as well as we expected, and that was a beautiful pass into the low block, and McNally continues her excellent night. And it's 45-21. Right out with the basketball for the Mighty Oaks. Goes in the lane. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Marian. I believe that's McNally, Abby McNally, that got a piece of it. Elise Williams puts it into play for Oakland City University. Okay, a difficulty with the shot clock right now as they put the shot clock back to 12 seconds. Oaks put the ball into play, having trouble getting it into play. Lob the ball out to Allison Rideout. That goes to Trias. Underneath, almost gets her pocket pick, goes and does get her pocket pick as the steal by the Knights. I think good defensive positioning for the Oaks, and the charging foul called on Marian, and that is the third personal foul on Kylie McNally. She's the first player of either team to have 3 personal fouls to this juncture in time. Gober brings up the ball for the Mighty Oaks. Comes on the near side to Miller. In the low block, and get in there. Yes! A great run in the lane, a play in the lane by Daniela Trias, who's got 7 points. And the personal foul is going to be called on Olivia Faust. That'll be her first personal foul. Daniela Trias, a 75% free throw shooter. Misfires on that one. Stays at 45-23. Goes in the low post. To turn and a shoot by Faust is good. She's got 7, and it's 47-23. As Gober sets it up on the far side for the Mighty Oaks. As that is Miller. Miller to Trias. Nice drive in the lane. Puts it up. No good, and a foul is going to be called. So the Oaks doing a better job in the second half of driving to the bucket. And the foul is going to be called on Faust, her second, team's third, here in the third quarter. Oaks put it into play underneath their own bucket. 20 on the shot clock. Drive, the scoop is no good. Coming down with a rebound, Abby McNally for Marian. That goes to Kirby. Ball's reverse, goes in the low block. No good by McNally. Coming down with a rebound, Oakland City. Elise Williams across the timeline. Goes in the low post. And that shot is up and no good by Rideout. It goes out of bounds. I think it's going to be Oakland City ball. 20 on the shot clock once again. Rideout for the Oaks. Firing that puppy up there. That is up and no good. Marian with the board. That's to McNally. Yes. Abby McNally with the score, as she has 14 points. 49-23, Marian. And a walk is going to be called on Nora Miller. And that is a turnover for Oakland City. That is their 19th turnover of the contest to 4 for Marian. Across the timeline, Madison Bailey. That goes to Faust. Basketball deflected. Rideout's going to pick up the foul. And that's not good news for the Oaks. That is her third. I've got her for 3. I'm glad the board has her for 2. That's the official. The second foul for Rideout as Miller comes out of the contest, as does Gober for Oakland City. McNally works on the baseline, and a good piece of defense. That foul is going to be called on Madison Bailey. And on Faust. That is her third personal foul. Oaks put it into play. I think that was Williams with really good defense there. Williams gets the ball across the timeline for Oakland City. Goes on the right wing. Allison Rideout playing with 3. Puts it under, has her shot blocked by Abby McNally. That is Fisher. Off balance pass, good ball movement. That goes to Gribb. Driving in the lane. Biscuit in the basket by Zoe Wheeler. And it's 51-23. Elise Williams gets the ball across the timeline going north-south well. Rideout drives. Ball is taken away by Eva Fisher. Fisher going coast to coast and puts it off the glass and in. Fisher playing a great ball game. She's got 10 points. 15 points for McNally, leading away for Marian. Rideout goes to Williams on the wing. Williams' fadeaway shot is good. Elise Williams with her first points of the night. It's 53-25, Marian. Bailey drives, shoots, puts it in. Gober will check back in for Oakland City. Well, Madison Bailey, they're going to count the shot by Bailey. Elise Williams going to the bench, misfires. But getting the rebound is McNally, and McNally scores. So McNally continuing to have an outstanding evening for Marian. And a hell ball situation. 17 points now for Abby McNally. 5 minutes to go in the third. Oakland City puts it into play as it comes into Trias. Trias drives off balance, no good. McNally comes down with a rebound for Marian. Long lead pass. And a blocking foul is going to be called on the Oaks. And Marian's going to be shooting some more free throws. Bella Thomas will pick up her third personal foul. She will come out of the contest. Elise Williams will come in. And that'll get us to the immediate timeout. 4:46 to go in the third. Marian up 57-25. Contest brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Huntingburg. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on the nccaa.org. Back at the Johnson Center. At the free throw line is Taylor Double, a 5'11 junior for Marian out of Huntington, Indiana. And she misfires on the free throw. That is her first miss of the year. And she's 1 for 2 at the line. Her first point makes it 58-25. Three-quarter court pressure. Williams in the backcourt. Gets the ball across the timeline to Gober. Gober underneath, a good use of the shot fake, but still the shot block as Trias tried to go up with it, and it was blocked, I think, by Zoe Wheeler. Works it into McNally, who's had a monster night. Triple fake it off the glass and in by McNally. McNally now with 17 points, and it's 60-25 on another turnover on the Oaks. Zoe Wheeler has it, drives, and walks. Turnover number 5 for Marian in the contest. They've had a clean game as far as that's concerned. Checking into the ball game is Emily Grimm for Marian. Abby McNally will sit down, with 19 points. 19 points on the evening. Gober in the backcourt gets the ball to Crespo across the timeline, back to Gober. Gober drives, kicks it back. Bella Thomas 3. That is no good. It's tapped around. Coming down with a rebound is Marian's Taylor Double. Works the ball in the low block to Grimm. As once again, Marian's going to turn that one over. Crespo has it in the backcourt. Trias gets it on the near side, tries to get it to Thomas. It's going to slowly roll out of bounds and will be off Marian. .20 seconds on the shot clock for the Oaks. Williams puts the ball into play for Oakland City. Kenna Kirby coming in for Marian. Sitting down will be Taylor Double. Little ball slap there. Comes out high to Amari Gober. Gober gets the ball on the high post. He comes back to Gober on the low block. And it's taken away by Zoe Wheeler of the Knights. Low block off the glass and good. That is Grimm. Grimm with 5, and it's 62-25. Right out. And Miller coming back in for Oakland City. Comes to Gober on the right wing. Nice spin move by Amari. She's going to get herself to the free throw line. The foul is going to be called on Eva Fisher. I've got her for her third personal foul. Rideout and Miller in for Oakland City. That is up and no good by Gober. The sophomore out of Louisville, Kentucky, a 66.7% free throw shooter, and rims that one out no good. With the basketball, Madison Bailey. Bailey, 15-footer, no good. Coming down with a rebound, Miller. And we'll turn the ball over, I do believe. Yes, it will be Marian with the ball underneath their own bucket as it comes in to Grimm. Here's the ball back, cross-court pass. $15-footer, that rims off by Kirby, no good. Offensive board, three-pointer is money by Zoe Wheeler. 8 points for Wheeler, 65-25. Marian has the advantage. Elise Williams for the Oaks. And that is going to be out of bounds. I think a foul is going to be called. No, it will be Oaks ball underneath their own bucket. Right out. Bounce passes the ball to Bella Thomas. Thomas turns around. Back to Rideout. 6 on the shot clock. Gober fires up the tray, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. 1:25 to go in the third quarter. Marian has the advantage, and they have the basketball. Madison Bailey out of Bedford North Lawrence. No good on that shot from the elbow by Marian. Long pass. Good shot to Williams. Williams double team, kicks the ball outside. That is the shot fake by Miller. Miller holds on to it after contact. And a foul's going to be called. So Crespo and Trias coming in for the Oaks. Kirby's going to pick up the personal foul. Kenna Kirby. For the Knights. Oaks put it inside court, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Zoe Wheeler. Oaks will have the ball side court. Putting the ball into play will be Trias. Goes to Miller. Three-pointer by Miller. No good. Under a minute to go here in the third period. I like the look and the creation of her own shot, though. Three-pointer, no good by the Knights. It's tapped around. Oaks have it on the run out. That comes down to Crespo. No, they can't get it to fall tonight. Just can't get it to go. Simpson has the ball. Now to Madison Bailey. There's about a half-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bailey drives, shoots, and is going to get herself to the free throw line. Elise Williams will come back into the ball game for Oakland City University. At the free throw line will be Madison Bailey, a 50% free throw shooter. She is a sophomore. Misfires at the line. So not perfect. She was 3 of 6 at the charity line coming in. 10.7 point per game average. And missed them both. And it's going to be a palming violation called on Oakland City with 2 seconds left in the third period. So 2 seconds left, 65-25. Kirby puts it into play for the Knights. Getting it up at the buzzer would have been good, but Zoe Wheeler misfires. We have played 3 at the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University. 65-25 Marian. Game brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill. We'll break now. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on dnccaa.org.
We are champions of the character.
Back at the Johnson Center on the campus of Oakland City University. Scoring for Marian, 19 points for Abby McNally, 12 for Eva Fisher, 9 for Madison Bailey, 8 for Zoe Wheeler, 7 for Olivia Faust, 4 for Kylie McNally, 3 for Emily Grimm, and 2 for Frank for Oakland City. 9 points for Allison Rideout, 7 for Daniela Trias, 3 for Bella Thomas, 2 each for Amari Gober, Elise Williams, and Nora Miller. Crespo's played and not scored. Marian has the ball as we start the fourth quarter. Low post. There's Emily Grimm. And it was Grimm if you're a fan of the opposition. 67-25. And a low block, it kicks back as Addis Miller gets her shot blocked, but gets it back, goes in the lane, puts it up at short. Rebounded underneath by Rideout. And Rideout stepped on the baseline, so the ball is going to go back to Marian. O.T. Seps, the head coach. Good to see Gabby Joyner staying with the program. Well, she had a stellar career that ended last year and had some great Oakland City University teams. In the low block, double teamed is Grimm. But from downtown, that's picture perfect by Kirby. She puts the biscuit in the basket for her first points of the night. And it's 70-25 Marian. Elise Williams for the Oaks. Works off the right out screen. Marian has Hawking defense, and by Dingies, they take it away again. Grimm gets the ball to Wheeler. And the final pass went to Kirby, and Kirby puts it in. 5 points for Kirby, and it's 72-25. Bella Thomas will check back in for Oakland City. Right out top of the key. Working on the near side. Bounce passes the ball. Goes on the far side to Miller. Miller drives in the lane, puts it up and in. Nora Miller with 4 points on the night, and it's 72-27. Madison Bailey goes top of the key to Kirby. Driving on the baseline is Bailey. That is up no good. The rebound up no good. As getting a couple of cracks at it there was Emily Grimm. And Grimm is going to get herself to the free throw line. Grimm, a sophomore forward center out of Centerville, Ohio. Bella Thomas into the ball game for the Oaks. Amari Gober will take a seat. Amari's played all right tonight for the Oaks. Grimm, a 50% free throw shooter, and that's what she is tonight. 1 of 2 at the charity line this evening. Left-hander will clank that one off the rim. 7 points on the evening for Grimm. 72-27. Tomorrow, David and I will be at Gable in Evansville. The River State Conference Women's Softball Championship is right out. Went up, got the rebound. And it is going to be Oakland City University foul as Madison Bailey picks up her 3rd. Elise Williams works off the right out screen. Back to right out. Little stutter step off the glass, everything but the finish. Nice move there. Those will start to fall before you know it. Kylie McNally gets the ball and driving hard in the lane is Zoe Wheeler. She's in double figures with 10 points, and it's 74-27. Elise Williams for Oakland City comes on the near side to Rideout. Rideout to Bella Thomas. Thomas shot fake, gets it back to Rideout. 3 by Rideout is money. Allison Rideout. She is going to be something very special before she's done. 9 points in the contest for Rideout. Misfires, that is 12 points with that for Rideout. Zoe Wheeler with 6:43 left in this one. That goes to Frank. Frank on the right side to Simpson. Good ball movement and another wide open 3. It's tapped out of bounds. And they're getting good. I tell you what, they're getting good looks. They're undefeated on the year. That was Abby Frank that was going to be shooting that one. They're going to win a lot of ball games. Elise Williams for Oakland City. Right out top of the key. Hands the ball to Miller. Great drive to the basket by Trias. That is Trias who drove to the basket, puts it up and in. She's got 9. And it's 74-32 now. Kylie McNally off the glass and in. Kylie McNally has 8 points, averages 11-3, and it's 76-32. Bella Thomas for the Oaks. Bella drives, is cut off. That's Allison Rideout, 12 points for her on the night. Shoots another 3. This one rims off short, no good. Emma Simpson has the rebound for Marian. Simpson drives, tries to pass it underneath, and that will go out of bounds as that is off Shalaga. Gober in, Crespo in for Oakland City. 5 minutes, 23 seconds. That is right. Tomorrow, Oakland City's women's soccer team will play the West Virginia University of Technology. And that is a 5 o'clock Central Time start. That will be on the River State Conference Championship Network and the channel you got it on right now. Bella Thomas to Williams on the right wing. Williams drives hard from the elbow. That was good patience by Williams. He's got 4, and it's 76-34 as we're now under 5 minutes. Aubrey Frank flips it back out, and the 18-footer rims off. No good by Wheeler. Offensive board. It passes out, and the 15-footer no good. Wheeler taps it out. Bella Thomas has it for the Oaks. Bella brings it across the timeline. The whistle's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Kylie McNally of Marian. Timeout, media timeout. With 4:28 left, Marian up 76-34. Game brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on the nccaa.org. Back at the Johnson Center. Marian up over Oakland City 76-34. Marian 33 of 67, 49.3%. Oakland City 13 of 41, 31.7. 3-point shots. The Knights 5 of 17, 29.4. Oakland City 3 of 13, 23-1. Free throws, Marian only 5 of 14, 35.7. Oakland City 5 of 11 for 45.5%. A drive to the bucket, and the Oaks going to be shooting free throws. A good drive of the lane by Elise Williams. And that foul is going to be called on Zoe Wheeler, her first. Elise Williams hits the free throw. 4 points for Williams, make it 5. And it's 76-36. Marian with the lead. Shaluga. Oh, that's pretty. Even Emma Simpson was the recipient there. And it's 78-36. 4 minutes left in this one. Elise Williams, good screen by Rideout. Amari Gober on the far side, Rideout top of the key. Williams rims off, no good. Marian has the basketball. Frank drives in the lane, 15-footer is good by Frank. 4 points for Frank. Nora Miller will check in for Oakland City next dead ball situation as it's 80-36. Brenda Crespo in has the ball. Also checking back in will be Trias. Elise Williams, 15-footer. Good looking shot, does not go. Wheeler with the rebound for Marian. Wheeler across the timeline. Goes in the low block. That one is no good by Kylie McNally, and that's going to be a held ball. Going back into the ball game is Grimm for Marian. Coming out is Gober and Bella Thomas for Oakland City University. Frank puts it into play underneath their bucket, comes to Grimm. Ball is reversed, goes on the low block man. picture-perfect passing. As Frank works down the baseline and turns it over. Oaks get the ball back with 2:41 left. And now Oakland City University women playing West Virginia University of Technology tomorrow. They win, it would be their second consecutive River State Conference Women's Soccer Championship. Driving is Trias. Will be some foul shot by the Mighty Oaks. All right. No, they're not in a foul situation as of yet. Foul is going to be on Simpson, her first. Rims in and out, no good. The shot by Trias. We had a note go hard into, that's Elise Williams that went hard into the stands there. But fortunately she is okay. Crespo's going to put it into play for the Oaks. Right out. On the baseline, Williams went into heavy traffic. I think that's going to be a foul on Shaluga. No, that's on Simpson. A couple of Knights in the vicinity. That's her second personal foul, team's third. Oaks only have one foul in the fourth quarter. A little bit before anybody's going to be shooting. Putting the ball into play will be Elise Williams. Gets the ball in. A nice pass in the low post to Rideout. And that's going to be another foul on Simpson. That's her third. Oaks put it into play. Works the ball to Rideout. Rideout's played a nice ball game. Miller scoops it up in heavy traffic. It does not go. Aubrey Frank has it for the Knights. 1:50 left. Frank, a freshman, averaging 6.3. That goes to Wheeler, who's had a good fourth quarter. Simpson back to Wheeler. Driving in the lane, off-balance shot is good by Shaluga. Her first points of the night, and it's 82-36. Bella Thomas going to check back in for the Oaks, as is Amari Gobert. Elise Williams. And that is Crespo, and the three-pointer baseline no good by Trias. Heading toward the 1 minute mark, Zoe Wheeler with the ball for Marian. Marian has been quite impressive tonight, ranked 5th in the country. This will take them to 4-0 on the year. Wins over Pikeville, 69-45 at St. Xavier in Illinois, 77-54, and defeated Indiana Northwest 105-47. And heading for win number 4, it looks like here. Miller with the ball. Elise Williams with the ball. Screen by Rideout. Williams goes back and gets it. And a shot clock violation on the Oaks. So with 19.4 seconds to go, Knights do not have to give the ball up or could hold on to it. Not in a hurry to bring the ball across the timeline is Aubrey Frank. And this will probably par us out of this one. Well, the home opener, some good things on this young Oakland City team. But Marian, a very tough opponent tonight. And that is the final from the Johnson Center with the score 82 for the Knights of Marian University, 36 for Oakland City University. Let's look at our post-game statistics. Marian outscored Oakland City in the first quarter, 22-6. The second quarter, 21-13. The worst one in the third, 22-4 in the fourth, 17-11 for an 82-36 final. Marian shot 36 of 71 for the field, 50.7%. Oakland City, 13 of 3 of 15 for 20%. Free throws, Oakland City 7 of 13, 53.8. Marian 5 of 14, 35.7. Knights turned it over 11 times. Mighty Oaks 28 turnovers. Points off turnovers, a big one for Marian there, 39-4. Marian out rebounding Oakland City, 43-32. Offensive board 16-9. And defensive 27-23. Assists 16-5 Marian. Blocks 6-1 Marian. Steals 17-2 Marian. Fouls, the Knights with 19. Mighty Oaks with 14. Bench points, Marian 42 bench points to 3 for Oakland City. Second chance points 16-1 Marian. Points in the paint 58-18 Marian. And fast break points 10-2 Marian. For the scoring for Marian, they were led by Abby McNally with 19 points. Eva Fisher had 12. 10 points for Zoe Wheeler. Madison Bailey had 9. Olivia Faust with 7. Kylie McNally had 6. Emily Grimm with 5. 5 points for Kenna Kirby. 4 for Aubrey Franks. 2 for Emma Simpson. 2 for Violet Shaluga. And 1 point for Taylor Double. For Oakland City, 1 double-figure scorer. Allison Rideout had 12 points. 4 of 14 from the field, 2 of 6 3-point shooting, 2 of 2 at the free throw line for 12. Daniela Trias had 9, 4 of 10 shooting, 1 of 2 3-point shooting, and 0 for 1 at the free throw line. 6 points for Elise Williams, 2 of 5 shooting, 2 of 2 at the line. 4 points for Nora Miller, 2 of 11 from the field, 0 of 4 3-point shooting for her. 3 points for Bella Thomas on 3 of 4 at the charity line. Amari Gober had 2 points on the night. 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 3-point shooting. And Bruna Crespo did not score. As far as rebounding for Oakland City, the leader was Allison Rideout with 6, and 4 for Daniela Trias, and 4 for Bruna Crespo. For Marian, 9 rebounds for Abby McNally. Just missed a double-double with 19 points and 9 rebounds. And then you had 5 rebounds for Emma Simpson and 5 rebounds for Zoe Wheeler. Final score tonight here at the Johnson Center at Oakland City University. Marian winning 82-36. That's all for us. Our game brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill. You're watching the dedicated Oakland City University channel on the NCCAA.org.